Hi guys, I wanted to create another video about how to important have a proper pipe for a grease trap. So I'm going to show my pipe. This is my pipe. It has a valve over there. Valve. So connections, handle. So it's metal ones, and you can see here you're supposed to cut like that. Do not cut 45 or 90 degrees. Just cut little bit like here. For what are you doing? You're supposed to do that. Do not make a vacuum. So because over there is too much power, it's going to suck and very too hard to. After that you're supposed to use a lot of power to pull out this pipe. So when you cut little bit like here, you're not supposed to use too much physical power for pull out this pipe. So, and this pipe is, I think, maybe 9 feet long. I have a 7 feet long too here. Another one. I can show you. Yeah, it's here. It has a valve too. Here is a valve. You can see it. And same way we cut it, this pipe. You can see there is angle. We just cut it little bit because it's very important for grease trap. So here is my connection. I'm going to put together all this stuff and we're going to see all process. This pipe for PTO throwing a lot of oil. That's why I put it bucket over there, and I put it some metal inside. You can see I put it some metal inside because sometimes it's very strongly blowing, so it can flip it over. That's why I put it metal inside. Here is reservoir with water. If this material blowing me in ice, I can wash my face, or use this water for clean this area if going to be some small spilling. So all good. Here is in this container, after 2-3 times you're supposed to clean that container, put it bucket and open it. But right now when it's suction, you can open it and it's going to suck everything just inside. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to do like that. So yeah, you're supposed to clean it like after 2-3 times suction, but I'm going to do a trick right now. And everything is clear inside right now, and I'm not supposed to clean it. So because everything fine. On this truck I can make higher turns. For what I'm doing, that sometimes in the end you cannot suck that very well. What are you doing to create a more power? You just turn on this bottom cruise control and make a higher turns by this. Look at this, making more. I'm going to push up more. Do you see? Push more and you can feel sound, different sound. Yeah. I'm going to put down right now because it's too much suction, I think. I need suck little bit water and I'm going to throw water. I'm going to mix water with grease. I'm supposed to mix water with grease because here is not very good situation, not very good quality of that. So around 7 minutes my truck is sucking and I can blow in right now material. For that, what I'm supposed to do, I can close this valve or that valve on my truck, or both of them. So usually I'm closing this valve. I'm going to close this valve this time because I want to change position from suction to throw-in. So I'm going to close this valve and close this valve. Right now valve in its closed position, and what I'm doing right now, I'm going to right now it's neutral position, and you can hear a sound from that pipe. Air is going inside. If air don't go inside, you're supposed to open this one. Oh man, here is some grease. Here is left some grease, some small amount of grease. Yeah, this way you can create a vacuum. I'm going to clean after. So right now I'm going to turn on again. I'm going to put throw-in position. Throw-in position right now. I'm supposed to turn off my high turns because it's going to be too much power for it. I don't need it that much. I don't need too much power, so I'm going to turn off. Look at this. Yeah, it was 10,000. Right now it's just around 6. Right now I can throw, I can open this valve. So maybe better sometimes use that one valve, because if it's going to be too strongly throwing, it can push this one outside and material going to be everywhere, like here around. So you're supposed to be careful. Maybe better use even this valve. So close this valve and open this valve. Yeah. So I'm going to lift this little bit. I'm supposed to lift up this pipe to throw in water very well. I'm done with my throwing. I'm supposed to turn to middle position, but this truck doesn't work like that. You're supposed to put here in this position, little bit keep in left position to throw it pressure. This way only working for that. So you can see a pipe over there is throwing. And you can hear a sound. Do you see? I opened that valve to release pressure, because when you turning from suction to throwing, it's some kind of blockage, and you're supposed to release pressure by this valve. And I'm using sometimes my leg like this. So much pressure. And I open it fully right now. I released pressure. I released pressure because I cannot turn on to suction position if I'm not release pressure. It's not going to work. It's going to, it's going to it's going to throw material, even if you're going to turn on to suction position. So it's happened with me before. What happened with me before? If you do not release in pressure over there, over here through this valve, if you put in suction position, but it's going to throw material, because over there and over here there is small bulb, and that small bulb not going to put it in right position. That's why it's happened. Okay, me right now in the suction position. So, okay, right now I can release this valve. I'm supposed to create a vacuum, but I can release this valve because over there my valve is closed. I need vacuum. So, I'm waiting. About 1 minute you can wait. And after that you can create a good vacuum. So think it's supposed to be enough. We can check if it's vacuum or not. Yep, it's vacuum. You see, you close the valve and you can check vacuum. Yeah, it's moving. It means everything is fine. Now you can look inside for material. It's not supposed to blow material, it's supposed to suck material. It's main thing. I'm going to turn high turns right now. Okay, cruise control on, and this one. 1, look at this. 2, 3, 4. Okay, all good. My PTO on. There is PTO. First of all, you're supposed to start this one. Okay.